Are you ready?
Welcome once again to another episode of Yemi's House, Berlin. And today we'll be talking about, so many things. And especially about what happened recently with the president being apologized to by the House of Rep, because they said it's not normal for the House of Rep to invite him, so they apologized to the presidency on behalf of that. And so many other questions that we'll be tackling this week. And this week you'll be having a doctor, Dr. Okigbo, all the way from Nigeria, who is going to be shedding more light and will be discussing this issue with him. This our platform is for youth empowerment, is for the advancement of the black race. And we will go on a short break now. And in this break, you will see a brother. His name is Ugo, and he's a musician. And you'll be so amazed at the kind of music he produces. I will just give you just a little bit, a taste of it.
I know one do so be. I judge the way on it. If you want, I go on my knees. I feel even that jockey. Maybe you be call me daddy. Maybe you be call me honey. Me I know one call of it. Baby, as you dey feel me, I beg you for something, baby. Now one thing, please release me. Yeah, I'm begging you for something, baby. Now one thing, please release me. It's been a long time coming, no for me, baby, no.
Welcome back. And as you could see, did you enjoy that music? Boogie. I boogied a little bit myself. So we will go now to Dr. Okigbo. So good evening, doctor.
Good evening.
Yeah, it's a pleasure having you on Yemi's House, Berlin.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we will go straight to our questions. The first question goes like this. President Buhari recently asked for Nigerians to give the service ships a second chance. Though we know that in this year, so many things happen, like kidnappings, like vandalism, and he's still asking for a second chance that we should be patient with them. Excuse me, sir, do you concur with this idea that we should let them still continue to be the service chiefs, or you don't concur to that, sir?
No. Even you have given an answer to the question. There has been kidnapping, there has been banditry, there has been insurgents, there has been terrorism, and the army has that responsibility of protecting Nigerians.
Yes,
and the army are led by the service chiefs.
Okay.
Since all this has now occurring, the Nigerians have been waiting, praying, supporting, trying to see whether this will stop. Yeah. And up to now, they are still that fear that it has not stopped. So the next thing is that if a team is not succeeding, yeah, the next thing is to disband the team, okay, and bring in another team that will lead. If a coach that loses in a competition, it's normally that the coach steps aside to see whether another coach will be tried. So that's why I feel that it's time to really, at least, they've done well, they've done their best. But their best as of now is not trying to save Nigeria. Not that people are against them. I don't believe people are against them. People are not against the president. The people are not against the service chief. People are saying, we want to be protected. And if you are to protect me, and I saw that I'm not being protected, I would rather see what another person can do better. So that's why there's that clamor for the service chiefs to excuse us a little and see whether other people, not just excusing us, it is a situation where if the service chiefs leaves, the president will make sure that those who are coming to replace them, he has to give them assignments. He has to give them stage by stage requirements. Okay. He has to make them see how they are going to do the work so that there will be results. It's not a matter of just changing them. If you change them and bring people who could not also do the work, it's just being back to square one. So not only changing them, it's bringing those who will be able to deliver. So that is where we stand.
Another question, sir, is this. Um, just recently, the House of Reps, they invited the president, Buhari, down, and lots of people, Nigerians, even the Attorney General of the Federation said the House of Rep, they have no right to do that. And today, we have the news in the dailies that the House of Rep, they've apologized to the president for inviting him down to the House of Rep. Um, this is the first time I'm hearing such, but maybe it is constitutionally right or democratically right that the president should not be invited down to the House of Rep or House of Parliament. Because then we see in the British Parliament, we've seen the House of Parliament inviting the British Prime Minister so many times to the House of Parliament. Even here in Germany, Angela Merkel has been invited so many times down to the House. So why in Nigeria is that like a taboo? Maybe the Nigerian constitution is different concerning that.
We have heard from several experts, especially legal experts. The president on his own, if it can be put together by the military, good, and the results will come. If this can be delivered to the president, no problem. If the president can do that and then deliver that to the house, okay, what now is solution to the problem? Inviting the president and he comes to talk with them. After talking to them, the problem continues. Have we really solved any problem? So what are my own interest is, let's solve this problem. It is time this problem is solved because it is gradually taking over everywhere. Formerly, it was at the northeast. It is moving down. So it is no longer just inviting the president to come and talk. The president can come and talk, but the issue is that has the problem been solved?
And
what the house and
how do you think these problems can be solved?
The way the problem can be solved is one, the service chiefs, they've tried their best. Let's get other people to come in. But before they come in, President will have a one-to-one talk with them. The president and his team, a one-to-one on how this problem will be solved. In short, engaging them is a function of what they put on the table to solving the problem. That is what will determine getting them engaged to do the work. A lot of people using the army arrangement, using the security arrangement, who can do the work can be identified by the president using his apparatus and everything, trying to identify them. And immediately they identify them, get these people off, let them move in and give them full support. They get these people together so that we can breathe. We breathe in the simple air. Today there is fear really to move out. They are coming very close. So that is why I feel that the issue is getting out the service chiefs, not doing them anything bad, is that you have done. We thank you. Other people come in. When those people come in, before they come in, they will be assessed. Assessed, one, transparently, honest assessment. Not a matter of thinking of who they are, where they belong, how they relate. No, it is capability now, capacity, ability to carry out the work. Ability to carry out the work. So if people are brought in on this premise of ability to do the work, I want to believe, because I don't agree that the insurgent has more capacity than the Nigerian army. I don't agree to that. But it is a matter of, capacity, a matter of showing leadership.
Okay, sir. And our last question, sir, is this, sir. Do you think, sir, secession is the best way now or one Nigeria, sir?
Secession may not be the best way. Some people felt that they were not treated well. That's my view.
Okay.
A restructured one Nigeria should be the best. A restructured one, because each part of Nigeria need themselves. They need themselves to work together. But in this working together, people should be allowed to bring in their capacity. Nothing hinders your development. Those who are ready to develop, they are not stopped from developing. And this can only happen when branches of the federation are giving strength, are giving power, are autonomous, so that they can do their thing in their best ability. Not that they are being controlled from a very big center. So if Nigeria is restructured, I think that's the best. Secession is not the issue now. One Nigeria is the best, but a restructured one Nigeria, so that people will bring out their potential. Because as at now, my view is that it's taking the states. The states are not allowed, because they are hooked by the center to really show their potential in development. But if they are released, they take decisions, they plan, states can move. You will see development in different states based on their capability. So the states that could not move could be supported by the states that are moving.
Yeah.
And that is how, even in the United States, all the states are not of equal strength.
No.
So and at the end of the day, America becomes great. So the same way, the states in Nigeria will be allowed, if it's restructured, and power brought down to the state and local government, you will see that each state will move on issue and develop. Those that they may not be at the same pace, all of them, no, they won't. Those that have gone far, develop better, help the other ones to come up, and the same one Nigeria, and the country will be great for that.
Okay, sir. It's a pleasure really having you on Yemi's House. I feel really, really honored having you, sir. And I hope next time when I invite you, sir, you will honor us.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Well, that was Dr. Okigbo with the interview. And as you could see, he said he has no interest if the president, they apologize to him or not, that is not his business. All he cares about is how they have to restructure Nigeria and move Nigeria forward. And left to me, I would say restructuring, like he said, is what we need right now in Nigeria. I appeal to the presidency, if it's possible, to let go of these service ships, because they've been long overdue. And when we look at it, the Chief of Army Staff himself is from Borno State. I think if he, being a native of that state, cannot do anything, then I believe he should bow out of office honorably and let someone who can really do the job be appointed. Viewers, I really appreciate you. I thank you for subscribing, for the comments, for the likes. Like I always say, and until next time, peace.
Go on my knees, I feel even that jockey. Maybe you become me daddy.